And the MNS once again escalating the loudspeaker row in the state of Maharashtra. Once again, they have in fact sought for written assurances from the clerics. As far as Maharashtra is concerned, remember the MNS is escalating this loudspeaker fight. In a letter to the Pune CP, Pune unit of the MNS has now warned the police that they should get a written assurance from the maulvis of all mosques in the city that they have stopped azaan on loudspeakers. And if they do not get this assurance, they'll start playing Hanuman Chalisa in front of the police stations. Let me now go across to Shivani joining us on this broadcast. So Shivani, once again, an open threat coming in from the MNS and escalating the loudspeaker row even further. All right, we'll try to go back to Shivani shortly, but remember, after the loudspeaker row that escalated even further in the state of Maharashtra, and now we are seeing how the MNS chief himself, Raj Thackeray, has written to the CP of Pune unit, and also the Pune unit MNS has warned the police that they should get a written assurance from the maulvis of all mosques in the city that they have stopped the azan on loudspeakers. And if they do not get this assurance this time, remember, they have now stated and threatened that they will start playing Hanuman Chalisa in front of police stations now. Shivani, yes, take us through the details of this letter now.
Yes, of course, in this particular letter, it has been written that the loudspeaker controversy which is going on, and the MNS has constantly been demanding that the loudspeaker should be taken off from all the mosques and other places, but primarily they should be taken off from the mosque, and hence they are asking for the removal of the loudspeaker from all the mosques in Pune, particularly if the police won't take action and if police won't react to this particular complaint, then they will be starting playing Hanuman Chalisa outside all the police stations. Those are there in Pune, and that is why they have written this complaint and a letter to the Commissioner of Pune, and also they have mentioned that along with this particular demand, they are asking for the immediate action to be taken on this particular letter. Otherwise, soon they will be playing at least 400 to 450 mosques are there. Loudspeaker should be taken up from all those mosques. Otherwise, every police station in Pune will be facing a challenge from MNS political party, where they will be placing loudspeaker and will be playing Hanuman Chalisa loudly. Though as of now there is no reaction or there is no reply that has been filed or made from the Commissioner of Pune, but also simultaneously we understand that how now MNS party coming forth and clearly challenging cops here. Earlier they were challenging the Maharashtra state government, but now they have written to the letter to the CP of Pune, and somewhere we understand in Pune was the place where Raj Thackeray resides and also has started his rally before reaching out to Aurangabad. So now we understand the Pune is going to be the ultimate next spot apart from Mumbai for the MNS to make this loudspeaker controversy even more bigger, because now the challenge is not only against the state government but also against the cops over there, and that is why the top cop of Pune has received this particular notice that more than 4 to 450 mosques must remove their loudspeaker, otherwise MNS will place their own loudspeaker outside all the police stations across the Pune.
All right, stay with us, Shivani. We are also joined by Majeed Memon on the phone line. Mr. Memon, how would you respond to this latest, in fact, statements coming in from the MNS? They have now written a letter to the CP of Pune city. They have stated that if loudspeakers are not removed outside mosques and a written assurance is not given, they'll start playing Hanuman Chalisa in front of police stations now.
You see, my humble suggestion to MNS workers and leaders would be that if you are serious in promoting your own faith by expanding, the reach of Hanuman Chalisa, then your behavior would have been different. You should go to the temple, in front of the temple, inside the temple. You can promote your religion, your faith. Well, that is most welcome, and that's permissible under the Constitution. But if you are taking an intimidatory approach by going to either police station or some political leader's residence, or go in front of mosque and start doing Chalisa, it shows your ill motivation. It shows that you want confrontation. It shows that you are wanting to create a law and order problem. So please don't do all this. You see, the best place for recital of Chalisa even with loudspeakers, etc., is in temple or outside temple or in front of the temple. Why are you behaving?
But Mr. Memon, the last time when Raj Thackeray also addressed the media, he spoke about how there is an open defiance of the Supreme Court's order as far as what are the limitations and the decibel levels at which sound can be used at not just mosques but all kinds of public places. What do you have to say on that?
No, correct. You see, if you are really sincere in doing some civil service, social service, then if you feel that Supreme Court makes law and every citizen and every government must follow that law, then you should work for execution of that law in a proper civilized way. Not on the streets by saying, in front of azaan, we will have double the power. What are you threatening? What is this that you are doing? You must go to the court, go to Supreme Court or go to any High Court also and say, look here, sir, we are the followers of law. We want law to be followed, and the court will pass appropriate order. That is the way a civilized person would do. In an uncivilized, beastly manner, if you want to become a roadside gunda, then you carry on doing your gundagiri, but not the legal execution of law. Execution of law has the proper procedure to be followed in democracy.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Majeed Memon, for joining us here on Times. Now, going back to Shivani. So, Shivani, any response so far coming in from the Pune police or the commissioner himself?
See, as of now, there is no response that has come from Pune police or from the commissioner. But of course, they will be going through this particular demand in the complaint because across Maharashtra, MNS workers are filing such requests, filing such demands. And also sometimes we can say that putting up the challenge before the law and order situation. But simultaneously in Nagpur, now there are more than 100 religious places, including mosques, including temples and both temples. Those have demanded and requested for the cops to allow them to place the loudspeakers. And they have also said that they will bind themselves from following all the guidelines. Those will be issued. In fact, they also mentioned that, of course, they are going to follow the Supreme Court order of following the particular decimeter, and hence they must get the responses from the local cops. So as we can see that across Maharashtra now, earlier the stage was set in Pune, then Aurangabad. Now a complaint goes to the CP
now
of
really
Pune
comes from the state government as well as the police authorities. Thank you, Shivani, for getting us that update. Time now for a short break. We'll be back with the latest. Stay tuned.